Alright, I was meaning to make this video yesterday. We got my UFC 311 predictions, first pay-per-view of the year. I'll be going over the last 4 fights. So yeah, let's just get going. Starting off, we got Jonathan Almeida versus Sergey Spivak. Dude, probably the most underrated fighter in the whole UFC, Jonathan Almeida. One of the most. This guy is a top 5 wrestler in the UFC. He is. I think top 3, but at least top 5. This guy, I mean, everyone just thinks him as the guy who lost to Curtis Blades and knocked out. Those are what the casuals think. Real people do know who John Almeida is. This guy also, like the people who says, oh, he lost to Curtis Blades. Okay. They don't know he had 10 takedowns in the first round. No one's ever done that to Curtis Blades. Almeida is just a great grappler. He mauled everyone he's fought. Sergey's good too. Like, this is going to be a pretty good fight. Spivak's coming off that, 90-second submission win over Ty Warrior. That's hard to do. Spivak, obviously, is a decent fighter. He's not great at it, doesn't excel at anything, but he's a good grappler. He's decent striker, and he's got heart. But Almeida's just on another level, and he's going to prove that. He's just going to grapple him. He's going to take him down, and as good as Spivak's grappling is, he's not going to be able to handle Almeida's. And I think he's going to be able to control him and just have his way on the ground with him. And I do think the striking's, pretty similar even, but we haven't seen if Almeida's striking's improved, so I'm interested to see that. But yeah, I'm definitely going Jonathan Almeida for this win. Probably by decision. It is 3 rounds. I don't think he'll submit it. I do think it is a chance he could submit, but I'm going to go decision. And then featured bout, you got Yuri Prochazka versus Jamal Hill. This is arguably the best fight of the night. Isn't, though, but this fight's going to be really good. Stylistically, it's very even. Obviously, the casuals are just picking fight off emotion, just picking Yuri, but we're going to do this statistically. Obviously, Yuri's he's got better footwork, he's a better striker, but he just doesn't have defense. That's his problem. Hill's got a really good guard. He's pretty fast, faster than you think he is. Hill, and he's got more power. He's got way more power. I don't know what this saying that Yuri has power. He's not that much power. He just catches people with his weird style. I do think Yuri will outstrike him in the round, but I think Hill's going to catch him and knock him out. I just think that's going to happen. I think Yuri's not capable of knocking Hill out. I think if he were to win, it would go the distance. I just think Hill is too good. Hill is looking to get that title shot again. He really wants to fight Prayer again. And I'd love to see a rematch against Hill and Prayer. But, yeah, I think it's very even on paper, but I'm going first round KO Hill. I think it's going to look good. Hill's going to have his way of striking pretty much. Yuri's going to have his way of striking. Hill's going to have some success, but Hill's going to counter him on one of those, that freaky size, and he'll put his hands down, and he's going to get countered. And if he gets hit clean by Hill, you are going to go to sleep. Hill has a ton of power, so I'm going. For the co-main event, we got Muradovashvili versus Umar Nurmagomedov. This is probably the hardest fight to predict on the whole card. They're just so even. I think this fight will go the distance, but if I had to pick one, I'm going Umar. I am going to be rooting for Merab, but I think Umar will win. I think there's a chance Merab actually wins the fight, but they rob him. But it is what it is. Umar also, his Khabib in his corner. It's going to be so hard to beat him. I just think Umar's the real deal. I think he's going to inside a decision. It's going to be very close. I think him being a better striker and a little bit more all around, it's going to be different in this fight. But I think I would not be surprised at all if Merab can get the job done and win. Merab has his pace and pressure is his best chance. He could wear Umar out, especially in those later rounds. But I just think Umar is very conditioned. He's got really good conditioning too. It's obviously not as good as Merab's, but I think with the training of Khabib, they definitely are conditioned. And I think he won't get drowned. I think he'll be used to this. He fought very well in the 5-round fight against Corey. We didn't see a lot of fatigue, so I really think that Umar will be ready for this, but we'll see. It's going to be a very entertaining fight. I cannot wait for this fight. But yeah, if I had to pick one, I am going to pick Umar by a decision. And for the main event, Islam Makhachev versus Renato Moicano. Obviously, we had the breaking news. Armin's out. Moicano steps in. Dude, this is a really good fight. I don't think it's going to be quite as competitive as Arnold, but this fight will be competitive. Renato is a top 5 lightweight fighter. I've said this before. And I said that he deserved to get a #1 contender fight at least, or maybe like a Justin Gaethje fight, not Beneil Dariush, who's on a 2-fight losing streak. So it's good they're giving him a title shot. I never said he deserved a title shot, but it is what it is. He's got to take this opportunity, and he's got to take advantage of it. I do think that Moicano will have some success with the grappling. He's a really good grappler. We've seen when he's done the BSD and Jalen Turner. But Islam's just on another level. Islam is the best fighter in the UFC off skill resume. It's not really even that close. He is literally one of the most skilled fighters to ever touch the sport. Might even be the most skilled fighter. He's just on a different level. I don't think Moicano is going to be able to handle him. I mean, he's so good at everything. There's literally nothing that Islam's not good at. And I really think that the boxing is going to hurt Moicano. I think he's going to get hurt. I think he's going to get cut early by the boxing. He's going to shoot for takedowns, and he's going to have some success. But then again, when that Dagestanian wrestling comes in, I mean, he's gonna get reversed. We're gonna see lots of good scrambles, I think, though. But I think we could see a finish, most likely, by like a TKO. I don't think he'll submit him. Moicano's too good to get submitted. But I think we could see a TKO finish because Moicano's face is just gonna be all busted up. But I am gonna pick a decision by Islam. I do think that Moicano will survive. I think he'll have a lot of damage. I think Moicano will get some stuff done. I think he could hurt Islam. I think he could cut Islam. It's just where the momentum is at the moment. But I gotta go Islam, but it is a high-risk fight. I do think Moicano can make this really competitive. The odds are terrible. Have you seen the odds? Like a -1,000 favorite for Islam, and he's not that much better than Moicano. I would love to see Moicano be champion, but I just really don't see it ever happening. But I love those big underdog fights. That's something I love to see it. But yeah, that is my UFC 311 picks. It happens later tonight, so I'm gonna post this fast because I wanted to post it yesterday. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on notifications. I am going live for the whole event on YouTube tonight. Make sure to tune in for that, and I'll see you guys on Sunday for the recap video.